Alliance all the way.
Yep.
Alliance all the way.
Like, if he's just getting crushed, then he's probably going to grab the BKB second, but...
EGM, you're so mean. Look at him, he goes behind the tier 1 tower, actually gets a deny on the range creep, doing everything in his power, but yeah, we're going to see Legion Commander go down. Loda's just a bit too far forward. Like said, Admiral Bulldog did seem to have an off game earlier. We talked about in between the game how he's supposed to be like this really good 1v1 player, but did kind of lose that lane, and now he's going to be feeling a lot of pressure as the Earth Spirit successfully gets the roll in and allows Miracle to be able to... Ooh, the roll misses from Crit. He does manage to get the kick, but I don't think that means much. Loda turns around, throws out the nuke for the extra movement speed. That'll be the end of that attempt at an engagement. Frudge middle lane just barely caught the tail end of Admiral Bulldog going down, where they're able to go more of a solo route, or even just trying to initiate for some allies to follow him up. It's still going to take a while to get to that point. You could say Storm Spirit and Legion Commander kind of share timings in that regard. So the 10-15 minute marker is going to be too open. Moon, he does have a crush. S4's trying to keep his distance away from Moon and will be able to claim that last hit. Very nicely played. The positioning game almost going to go down to Miracle. May end up dying to Furion as he comes in. Last little jump from S4. He is able to get out. We have the Bloodstone about to be up for S4. He's getting there, and that'll obviously be kind of a timing where you want to try and get some kills. And sure enough, Moon, there it is. The first kill that we've seen in a long time. Looks like EGM is going to be the victim of the Moon Blink Dagger reveal. Again, you're seeing Alliance making all the reads. Just like OG was able to dodge some of the smoke ganks last game, you're seeing Alliance reading some of the movements. Not here, though. Ake is going to be the one off. But again, OG... kind of commitment, just like at the top lane with the Blink Dagger, just you know, make sure that they had some room to farm and push out.
This time, though, they have much better late gamers.
Yeah, absolutely.
Moon's going to show us off the top.
And they're going to be able to catch something here. EGM. It's points and points.
That's life.
It's like you're going fishing, you know? Every single time you throw it. I asked some people about it. It seems like kind of a nice build-up item. Increase in damage. Fly is going to be
kill the game.
Hey, Alliance doubling their kills at 22 minutes.
Oh, right now they are going to ask a lot out of him on the side of OG.
Yeah.
He has to do, at the rate this game is going at.
Oh, jump on mid. Blade Mail versus Blade Mail, but they do have a little bit extra help with the Sunray over the top, and that might mean Loda actually loses this fight. No tail, winner there. And now they've actually taken away the Aegis from the Storm Spirit as well. They're going to try and get oh, nice there from Ake, but immediately dies to Miracle. S4 is on his way out and will be able to get away, but EGM not so lucky. Quick batch there. Is beating Zig, actually preventing S4 from being able to respond as OG go on EGM. Now they jump forward. S4, is he actually going to be caught here? They don't. They do have a silence coming up soon. S4 for the last one with been remnants of his mana, and they're able to catch him out.
That is not what they wanted out of that fight. That Sunray did so much work against Loda.
Gonna get this bottom lane eventually. I can only presume that OG has that on their short list.
Their ability to infinitely scale turned on them too. They gave away dual damage.
We got to talk about it.
Oh, top.
No.
No-Till's got a Hex.
Jesus, that is so early too. S4 is still silenced up. Now they have the Sunray. He's actually going to go down again. Ake's up next, and EGM just has to clap his hands 3 times and teleport back home, which he'll do so successfully. But you take it on. The Storm Spirit infinitely scaling, but he just keeps going down, down, and down. 5 Bloodstone charges. Now mid lane, and Bulldog tries to actually, no, he misses Savage Roar. So Nailtail managed to sprout him in. The stun still lands. Admiral Bulldog trapped inside the trees and won't ever be able to escape. That bouncing laser as well. It's really kind of effective versus that lone Druid. The Bear unable to do any damage to No-Tail in return.
Coming out of No-Tail, and all of this stat builds makes him so hard to kill, and up at top they're going to go for it again.
Not again. He's going to be inside the bite stuff. They're going to be able to combo up the stuns as well. If he survives through this, no chance in hell. The amplified damage, they're just able to lay into him in a quarter second.
Scenario. Now all of a sudden it just looks like heroes are being picked off left and right. It took 10 minutes for OG to get the 3rd kill of the game.
It's almost like Alliance now, one slip of control, and now they're just trying to wrestle it back with their positioning, but they just keep on getting caught out. EGM's the next victim.
Be an Aghanim's Lone Druid. Not something that I've personally seen in a pro game.
I mean, that's all the more feeding into the split push. The Alliance was searching for it earlier, but a gank on the Spirit Bear. And holy cow, man,
That-
Slardar is so good versus the Lone Druid.
That cost them nothing too. The Hex is going to be up of cooldown in 10 seconds. The Sun Ray plus the amp damage comes so quickly up at top.
Yeah, OG keeping up the tempo. They want to actually go for more here, and they're actually going to run in right into No Loda. No Tail is going to go for the duel here and might be able to win it too, as Crit is trying to help out with the damage. Unfortunately, they're both bounced up now thanks to the Orchid. The Sun Ray just comes in a little bit too late to help out the allies, but does manage to get the kill on both, as the silence lasts long enough for Miracle to be able to come in with the heavy nukes, and they're going to get another one here potentially. Oh, Moon missing out on that stun. Okay, still has all the vision on him, and I'm presuming the Dinker is going to be able to come in with the extra bit of damage to finish him off. One more rearm, blink forward, and a heat-seeking missile. Laser, just to make sure. Double kill on Miracle.
Just continues to get more and more farmed, and
Somehow be able to be a part of a ton of fights. Step 1. Claimed by Alliance, but now step 2, the team fight. OG actually still try and force this one. They've got really good positioning. They're going to be able to pop one immediately. Ake ends up going down. Admiral Bulldog keeping into that tier 2, but unable to help out his ally. And a BKB charge used by Loda. Alliance now on full retreat.
they're looking for EGM, but barely managed to get out as...
Well, they're going to
catch the bear.
Yeah, it's practically hero anyway.
Do you see how quickly that thing dies?
Yeah.
Like, OG are not even afraid. That is a 20k net worth bear.
That's essentially what he's going to become too.
Not become, is already.
It's true.
Oh, in mid.
Loda jumped on, chain stun. They're going to have Miracle coming in with the extra damage too. Loda doesn't have a chance. Just chain stun constantly. F4's going to go on to No Tail with his BKB. And all the great attack speed, he will actually be able to take one. It looks like he'll manage to get the Phoenix Egg as well. The stun comes in, actually stops things up, and S4, the laser stops everything. The egg explodes. Alliance, the fight entirely resets, and now they've got a fresh Sun Ray burning through Bulldog. He's almost dead. Crit managed to catch up to him. The Death Drawer goes down, but Miracle's still able to catch him with the edge of the Shivas. Loda, the target next as they get control onto him with the help of Crit. That's a dieback for Loda. And Alliance struggling to keep any control of this game as they're going to lose EGM as well. OG may have just found their opportunity to go high ground.
So well done by OG taking that fight. Alliance...
The hard lockdown of sight, thanks to the fact he went Ethereal Blade. So that 1-2 punch isn't going to be enough to stop a Storm Spirit. Next time around, they'll have No Tail joining them, though. Again, time after time, Moon just trying Alliance, seeing if there's a weak point somewhere in that high ground defense, and they are getting a small bit of damage on the tier 3s. Loda thinking about, oh, Lincoln actually comes out. Loda's going to be turned around on. Thought he was going to be able to get the duel. Instead, he's the one who ends up going down. Nothing given, nothing gained. And for BKB activated, but Supernova goes down, and Alliance are forced to retreat back to the fountain without Loda. Again, 60 seconds on him as he died back last team fight. Now EGM's gone as well. Alliance going to have to give up a full lane of Rex, it seems.
Yeah, this is not something that they can really defend. They're going to send the Storm forward with some shenanigans of the Keeper of the Light combination, but this is definitely going to mean set a Rex. They've got to be careful too. They've got Hexes still.
No, Ake's down as well. Beyond Godlike for Miracle. Quick buyback by him. But it's not just one lane of Rex at this point in time. It's rapidly going to be turning into two if they lose this Spirit Bear for the third time in 3 minutes now. There, sure enough, it goes down. Admiral Bulldog is going to be the next one first, and Miracle just going through the revolver. That is his spells. S4 gets sight device up. Not going to be able to have the follow-up there. Moon misses out of the crush, and S4 should be able to get back to the fountain. Okay, not so lucky. Yet another dieback for Alliance.
That is the Godlike Phoenix, 10, 1, and 12. He has so many different items. Didn't even realize what he's got a sacrifice of his own is
Managed to get the Orchid and stopping that TP out there. No Tail. If they can just get Moon as well. No, again, these Lincolns saving the individual heroes of OG time after time. And so the
like Dota players are also prone to human emotion. You can have this happen to you a few times, and OG might just think to themselves, "We have to do something. I'm tired of this game."
I mean, with the way that this game has gone, Blitz, I'm not going to say a few more times. I don't think you want to raise the hopes of the crowd too much. I think it's going to be a few more 100 times at this rate. Sight onto Spirit Bear. Another exciting attempt at a Spirit Bear kill. Looks like they do have it in the bag. There is an extra one for Admiral Bulldog, though. Oh, actually pops the BKB to be able to keep it intact. The amplified damage. Moon, careful there, friend. Shiva's coming out. This is a Storm Spirit. That's to be one of the most ridiculous things I've ever watched. No Tail's gonna try and go high ground anyway with the help of Miracle. Moon jumps in,
He's had
able to
enough
get the
of
stun on EGM. Next round, a Storm Spirit bursting down the creep wave and getting some chip damage onto the rest of OG. And again, OG, maybe you're right, maybe they are gonna be misstepping here.
They are
They're
getting
all
pretty
dropped
low.
a little too low. And maybe this is the one. Hey, maybe they can actually get a jump here. Moon gonna be rooted up, managed to get the stun. Okay, never mind. Spirit Bear's gonna go down again. Laser goes out. Alliance now have to back out. They're all too low. Miracle's gonna be able to come in big time and maybe clean up multiple kills, or at least force out the BKB. Loda now she's just gonna get right click by No Tail. Nice hit there from the blinding light, but it's not enough to be able to save Loda. S4 destroyed, gets Scythe of Ice up right underneath the burning sun, and OG take full control of the mid lane. S4 time and time again trying to jump in, trying to disrupt the OG push high ground, but it's just not happening. OG, they played it safe, they played it conservative, and they built themselves enough of an advantage that they will not be pushed back. And it ends not with a bang, but a whimper for Alliance.
Gives him a smiley face.
Radiant victory.
That's so sadistic.
That was the ridiculousness of it. The first 25 minutes of the game, it was like,